Hey guys, it's Cal here from Sabers. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how you can make your Graflex have a functional AUX switch. Now, not the type of AUX switch that is a sliding AUX switch. I'm not a big fan of those, never have been. This one is going to be a tactile AUX switch. So here is one. My phone's ringing. I was just in the middle of a video. You're on camera right now.
I'm on camera right now?
Yeah. You're on my tutorial.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've got you on loudspeaker. Say hello to the KR Sabers people.
Hi, KR Sabers people. Hello to all the fans.
This is my travelling partner for tomorrow to go to Sweden.
I just wanted to know if you changed any of your money up yet.
What, to like euros?
No, they don't use euros in Sweden. They use krona.
Really? I didn't know it was Sweden.
You didn't? Yeah. What do you mean you didn't realise it was Sweden? We're going to Sweden.
Yeah, no, I know we're going to Sweden. I know we're going to Sweden. I didn't realise that Sweden weren't in the euro. In a little bit after I finish filming this video. Bye. Bye. Obviously I'm doing this before I go travelling. Here's one I made earlier. Here's one I made earlier. I sound like a cook or a chef. You can see. You hear that? That is the sound of tactile function. Sweet sound. I stop clicking it now. So this is the one I did earlier. Now the way this is, I'm filming this after I've done it. Tactile switch. I've shown you the sound already. Stop showing the sound, cow. How now, brown cow. If you have a look now, tactile switch function. Take it off, and you'll see inside of the blade holder in the corner. So I'm making sure that I'm in the camera frame. Tactile switch in there. When you're ready to start putting your sail back together, after you've done the big grand reveal with many of the chassis that are going to be coming out, you just literally pop that back on, magnets, tactile switch again, done. Tutorial's going to start now. Apologies for the shoddy filming and the sort of roughness of the tutorial. I did just filming it as I was going. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope that helps you. I've got my blade holder here, and I've got the upper half of my vintage Graflex. So yes, I will be doing this on a vintage, and I'll be doing it in real time. So I've done this once before, it worked really well. The solution that I came up with was actually using neodymium magnets. I've just got a whole bunch of them really. I've got like larger ones for different things. I'm going to use square ones. So I've got these square ones here. If I just take them out of the bag and show you. I've got these neodymium switch magnets. These are rectangular ones. You can see they're really thin, flat profile if you look at them next to each other. And essentially what I do is, before we get stuck in, is I remove the slide tab from the inside. I file out the square opening just a little bit larger so that the magnets can go in. I mount a tactile switch inside the channel inside here, and I pop a bit of super glue on one of the magnets and put it on top of the switch, and then I put another one underneath here. I only done it once before, worked really well, and I'm going to do it again for you now. So let's get stuck in. First off, I'm going to remove the slide tab. So I've got my slide tab in there, and I'm just going to grab it like that, and I'm literally just going to rock it back and forth like this, sort of. Just grab the tail end of it, rock it back and forth, and then that will slowly weaken it, that part of it. Just rocked it back and forth, and now that's removed. So if we have a look on the inside there now, you can see the majority of the switch has been removed, and we've just got a tiny bit which we need to get off now that we've broken it off. Got that piece out now, and now it should actually come out quite easily. I'm going to push that out. There we go. So I just pushed through this hole and it came straight out. What you're left with is this. This piece here is what we're going to make into the switch. The other end is a nub. We're going to sand that down and we're going to make that flush. So I'm just putting some glue over the top and rubbing it around it with a tissue, and that'll just give it a good seal, stop the top piece from coming out. Perfectly flush. You almost can't see it, but that is going to be our switch plate. Open it up a bit. So we've got my magnet now. So I'll just position it on here. It's already magnetic, this piece. So I think I might use one of the thicker ones. And that's the way we'll have the switch, just that little magnet in the middle. And I am going to put a dab of glue there, just to keep it there. That is going to be our switch hat. So you wouldn't know when you see it, it's just a Graflex slide plate with the magnet underneath. Okay, switch hat done. Now we need to use the switch. So the switch is going to be mounted in here. I think this switch is a good candidate to use. It's got a flat top, it's low profile and it's thin. I've just got to figure out where it needs to go in the switch. So I'll put the blade holder in quickly. If I butt it up right against the edge, the switch will be, it'll be right underneath there. And then I'm going to try and put a little mark on the blade holder, sort of there. That's where the centre of the switch is going to be. So I just want to glue that switch in to the area that I marked, and just for demonstration purposes I'm just going to use a bit of super glue gel, because this stuff's really easy to take off once you break the bond. Get my tweezers, line that up. So I've glued that switch in the right place. Now obviously I need to put the magnet on, and I want to make sure that the magnet is still underneath the lip. So I've got these thin ones which I'm going to apply just to the red actuator. So I've got that dot now just so I know the polarity. I'm just going to put a bit of glue on it on the other side. Right. And then leave that to dry. So you can see now on the blade holder we've got a micro switch with a neodymium actuator, and we've got the neodymium top plate which will activate the switch. So I'll just make sure this is still clicking, so I'll look out for the click sound. Perfect. Blade holder goes back in. We've got our neodymium touch plate, and now the fun is just dialing it in so we can get more magnets to make sure we get the right height. One more thick one and one more thin one on top, and that's it. If you hear now, never falling out, and it's tactile, and literally it is so low profile you wouldn't even know there was a switch there. Look how low profile that is. But that is a perfect switch. And then when you want to remove the blade holder, you just pull the switch off, like so. See, it goes on like that. When you want to remove the blade holder, then you can unscrew that. And the blade holder comes right out. So that was the tutorial there, guys. All done, finished. I hope it's helped. If it has helped, leave a thumbs up and subscribe again if you haven't already. I need to go pack. Lots to do. But thanks again for watching, and I shall see you on the next video. Hopefully more tutorials to come of the Graflexes that I'm doing. I just love that sound. Such a good sound. I love hearing switches working. I don't know about any of you DIY guys, but switches working sounds good. Okay, video over.